Private entities dominate many decisions key for adaptation as the location and design of roads, buildings, and other infrastructure investments, agricultural research for development of more drought-resistant seeds and crops, circular approaches to waste and wastewater management, including infrastructure and technologies, development of adaptive technologies in all development sectors, and dissemination of adaptation products and services. Engaging the private sector, therefore, as a partner in implementing climate resilience measures and mitigation of emissions is essential for the realization of the transformation we all are yearning for. I therefore applaud the private sector leaders for meeting and adopting the Private Sector Charter on Climate Change and Sustainability. The 4CK conference organized by Kenya Climate Innovation Center, KCIC Consulting Limited, Kenya Private Sector Alliance, the Nation Media, and one of our members, Kenya Association of Manufacturers, provides us with an opportunity to join the global leaders and communities around the world in acting now through a public declaration of our commitment to climate change and sustainability. The 10-point charter drawn from the private sector strategy on climate change shall be adopted as part of COP26, Kenya Private Sector Commitment Towards Net Zero.
We are also part of the private sector engagement and involvement in Environment Sector Board land restoration initiatives under the Kenya Private Sector Alliance. Ladies and gentlemen, because of such initiatives and our desire to transform lives, we are ready to commit to the 10-point charter. The 26th session of the Conference of the Parties, COP26 in Glasgow, brings parties together to accelerate action towards the goals of the Paris Agreement and the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. The main goal of the conference, as you all know, is to secure net zero by 2050 and protect communities and habitats, finance climate activities, especially adaptation, and forge partnerships to deliver on climate goals. The session we have today is part of implementation of this agenda. We believe that the 4C 10-point charter will significantly build our joint success, that is between the government and private sector, to hasten the changes we wish to see in our environment.
And I want to thank my brother from Safaricom in particular. It's because of Safaricom and enterprises like yours that it is possible for us to respond with cash transfers via M-Pesa and other platforms to those who need it most. Cash transfers are transparent, they're quick, they're precise in their targeting, they're entirely accountable, they're low cost. So this is just one way in which the private sector's innovation is helping Kenya to respond better in the short run, but we also need the private sector's engagement over the long term, and this is where today's event comes in.
To invest in capacity building, we must be able to invest in tools that will enable us to be able to get to that level. Unfortunately, the time of working in silos is gone. We must be able to collaboratively work. And I think this is exactly why, together with KEPSA, we felt that it was important to have this conference. So that then we can be able to bring, the private sector, and together we can go far. Together we can be able to provide future generations with better livelihoods.